Good morning, dear friends. Have you ever wondered if the solution to your most troubling health concerns might already be sitting quietly in your home? Perhaps tucked away in a cabinet, forgotten but ready to serve you once again. My name is Dr. Thomas. For over 35 years, I have dedicated my life to integrative medicine. Through decades of practice, I have discovered something remarkable yet simple. The most powerful healing often comes from the humblest sources. Today I want to share something extraordinary with you. This is not marketing hype or untested theory. What I am about to reveal is grounded in both time-honored wisdom and modern scientific research. It has quietly transformed lives, one person at a time. Two simple ingredients stand at the heart of this story: castor oil and baking soda. Each one ordinary when used alone. But when combined with knowledge and intention, they become a gentle, yet powerful force for healing and renewal. I have witnessed their effects in my own patients. I have seen the changes in my family members. Today, I want to show you exactly how this natural combination can address joint pain, digestive troubles, sleep difficulties, prostate concerns, poor circulation, and much more. If you are ready to discover what your body is still capable of achieving, please stay with me. What follows may surprise you and restore something precious you thought was lost forever. Before we begin our journey together, I encourage you to subscribe and ring the notification bell. This ensures you will never miss valuable health insights designed specifically for you. If you find this information helpful, please type the number 1 in the comments below. If not, type 0 so I can better serve you in future videos. The forgotten power of simple remedies. Castor oil once held a place of honor in every American household. During World War II, it was even included in soldiers' medical kits. This was no accident or old wives' tale. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, a unique compound proven to reduce inflammation, enhance blood circulation, and accelerate natural healing processes. Baking soda, meanwhile, offers far more than kitchen utility. This humble powder neutralizes excess acidity, soothes irritated tissues, and reduces inflammatory swelling throughout the body. Here lies the beautiful surprise. When these two common household items are used together with proper technique, they create an affordable and gentle remedy that has helped countless individuals reclaim their health and vitality. First benefit: prostate relief and comfort. The struggle often begins quietly. You find yourself making extra trips to the bathroom during the night. The stream becomes weaker. Discomfort grows gradually, easy to dismiss as simply part of getting older. But as time passes, the irritation intensifies. You lie in bed feeling exhausted yet restless, forcing yourself to rise once more in the darkness. The house remains silent, but your bladder refuses to grant you peace. This familiar scenario affects millions of senior men across our nation. The primary culprit is usually prostate inflammation. Far more than a simple inconvenience, this condition slowly erodes your energy, concentration, and sense of well-being. Most people do not realize that this discomfort stems from chronic inflammation and sluggish lymphatic circulation in the lower abdomen. As we age, our body's natural ability to control inflammation and eliminate cellular waste gradually diminishes. This causes prostate tissues to swell, disrupting both urinary function and hormonal balance. Traditional medications like alpha blockers or enzyme inhibitors are commonly prescribed. However, they frequently bring unwanted side effects including dizziness, fatigue, reduced vitality, and mental cloudiness. This is where an ancient remedy is experiencing a quiet renaissance. Castor oil compresses, enhanced with a small amount of baking soda, offer a different approach entirely. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, a rare compound that penetrates deeply into soft tissues. There, it reduces inflammation, stimulates lymphatic drainage, and improves blood flow to congested areas like the prostate gland. Consider Frank, a 72-year-old retired firefighter who had nearly lost hope. For more than 10 years, his sleep was interrupted 3 or 4 times each night. His physician prescribed medication, but the side effects left him feeling like a shadow of his former self. Everything changed when his daughter, a registered nurse, suggested warm castor oil packs. 3 evenings each week, Frank applied an oil-soaked cloth to his lower abdomen, covered it with plastic wrap, and relaxed with a heating pad for 45 minutes. Within just a few weeks, the urgent feeling began to subside. By the 3rd month, Frank was sleeping through the entire night for the first time in years. He was not completely cured, but he felt rested, mentally sharp, and energetic again. Modern science is beginning to validate what generations have understood intuitively. Gentle, consistent support allows the body to heal naturally. When combined with baking soda, which provides anti-inflammatory and pH balancing effects, castor oil's therapeutic power increases significantly. Together, these ingredients create a soothing influence that helps your body restore balance naturally. Rather than masking symptoms, they address underlying causes. Best of all, this approach requires no prescription, only consistency, warmth, and patience. Second benefit: natural hair restoration support. Hair thinning can begin subtly. You notice slightly more hair on your comb each morning. A small patch of visible scalp near the crown becomes more noticeable. The hairline seems to recede a little more each time you look in the mirror. For older adults, particularly men, hair loss often feels like another quiet reminder that time continues its relentless march forward. But what if this change did not have to be permanent? What if your body could still respond positively when given appropriate support? The primary factor driving age-related hair loss is not simply time itself. It is dihydrotestosterone, commonly called DHT. This potent form of testosterone gradually shrinks hair follicles until they can no longer produce healthy hair. Conventional treatments like finasteride or minoxidil work by blocking DHT or stimulating new growth. Unfortunately, they often produce troubling side effects that concern many seniors. These can include scalp irritation, hormonal disruption, and even sexual dysfunction in men. This is why increasing numbers of people are returning to natural solutions, discovering remarkable results with a remedy their grandparents once used for digestive health. Cold-pressed castor oil. Castor oil provides rich concentrations of ricinoleic acid, vitamin E, and omega-9 fatty acids. These nutrients nourish the scalp, improve local blood circulation, and may help inhibit 5-alpha reductase, the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT. By gently interfering with this conversion process, castor oil helps preserve hair follicle health, giving them the opportunity to recover and produce stronger hair. Raymond, a 68-year-old retired postal worker from Ohio, decided to try something different after years of watching his hair gradually thin at the temples and crown. Twice weekly, he massaged warm castor oil into his scalp before bedtime, sometimes adding a few drops of rosemary essential oil. He left the treatment in overnight, protecting his pillow with an old towel. Initially, Raymond noticed little change. However, by the 5th week, significantly less hair was falling out during his morning shower. By the 3rd month, even his longtime barber remarked, "Whatever you are doing, keep it up. It is definitely working." Raymond experienced more than just new hair growth. He felt renewed confidence and self-esteem that had quietly diminished over the years. Recent clinical research supports these observations. A 2023 study, published in the International Journal of Trichology, found that men using castor oil scalp massages 3 times weekly experienced up to 47% increased hair thickness after 90 days, without any harsh side effects. The results were not instant or miraculous, but they were genuine and lasting. This represents the true beauty of natural healing. Consistency, patience, and trust in your body's inherent ability to repair and renew itself, regardless of your age. Third benefit: gentle joint pain relief. Stiffness often announces itself quietly. Perhaps your knees feel tight when you first stand up in the morning. Maybe your lower back aches after sitting for extended periods. Initially, you attribute these sensations to aging or changes in weather. Then gradually, You find yourself avoiding stairs, skipping your daily walks, or gripping handrails more tightly than before. Joint pain has a way of creeping into your life slowly, until one day you realize it has quietly stolen pieces of your independence, your hobbies, and your daily routine. For millions of seniors, over-the-counter pain medications like ibuprofen or acetaminophen provide temporary relief. However, they exact a significant price through stomach irritation, liver stress, and long-term health risks that many older adults simply cannot afford. Prescription pain medications often mask discomfort without healing the underlying problem. Additionally, some can cause brain fog or fatigue that significantly impacts quality of life. An increasing number of older adults are discovering something gentler yet surprisingly effective. Castor oil represents far more than an old-fashioned home remedy. It is a scientifically validated therapeutic oil with proven benefits. At the heart of its effectiveness lies ricinoleic acid, a unique fatty acid renowned for its anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. When gently massaged into affected areas and followed by warm compress application, castor oil penetrates deeply into tissues, increasing circulation and stimulating lymphatic drainage. According to a comprehensive 2020 review published by the Arthritis Foundation, consistent topical castor oil use produced significant reductions in inflammation markers. In some cases, the results were comparable to low-dose anti-inflammatory medications, but without any adverse side effects. Mark, a 74-year-old retired carpenter from Montana, exemplifies this transformation. Decades of lifting, bending, and climbing had severely damaged his knees and shoulders. By retirement, simple activities like tying his shoes or climbing stairs had become nearly unbearable ordeals. "I was not living anymore," Mark explained. "I was just managing pain from one day to the next." His situation improved dramatically when his wife discovered a natural treatment protocol online. The routine involved massaging warm castor oil into affected joints, followed by soft towel application and 45 minutes with a heating pad. Initially skeptical, Mark described the approach as seeming like snake oil medicine. However, after 3 weeks of consistent application, he experienced something remarkable. Morning stiffness decreased noticeably. Movement became easier and less painful. He could walk to his mailbox without stopping halfway to rest. For the first time in years, Mark said, "I could move without wincing in pain." This illustrates the profound gift that natural healing offers. Not miraculous overnight transformation, but steady, sustainable progress. By reducing inflammation and improving blood circulation, castor oil helps your body accomplish what it has always wanted to do: heal and repair itself naturally. Fourth benefit: digestive balance and regularity. For many older adults, proper digestion becomes an ongoing daily challenge. You finish a meal, but instead of feeling satisfied and energized, you feel heavy, bloated, or uncomfortably sluggish. Sometimes the problem manifests as gas or cramping. Other times it presents as persistent fullness that lingers long after eating. For some, the uncertainty becomes most troubling. Will today bring another episode of constipation? Will normal bathroom routines remain disrupted? You try increasing fiber intake, drinking more water, even purchasing over-the-counter laxatives. Yet nothing provides the natural, comfortable relief your body craves. This occurs because most commercial solutions force your digestive system into action rather than working harmoniously with its natural rhythms. Harsh chemical laxatives frequently cause painful cramping, dehydration, and long-term dependency issues. What your aging digestive system truly needs is not aggressive forcing, but gentle encouragement and support. Castor oil provides exactly this type of caring assistance. Rather than disrupting normal digestive processes, it serves as a gentle facilitator of natural function. Medical literature has long documented castor oil's beneficial laxative properties, particularly due to ricinoleic acid. This remarkable fatty acid binds to specific receptors within the intestinal lining, naturally stimulating peristalsis. These are the wave-like muscle contractions that move waste materials through your colon efficiently. Unlike harsh chemical stimulants, castor oil works cooperatively with your nervous system rather than against it. It gently tones and supports the entire digestive tract, reducing inflammation while helping restore healthy, comfortable rhythm without pain or cramping. Cecilia, a 70-year-old retired school teacher from Arizona, experienced this transformation personally. For years, she felt bloated regardless of what she ate. Even simple salads could leave her doubled over with abdominal discomfort. Her mornings were unpredictable, and her evenings were frequently overshadowed by constant digestive heaviness. She tried numerous approaches, including probiotics, herbal teas, and prescription stool softeners. Unfortunately, any relief proved temporary and incomplete. Finally, following a friend's recommendation, Cecilia began taking 1 teaspoon of food-grade castor oil mixed into warm lemon water on an empty stomach, once or twice weekly. The very first time, she experienced a sensation of lightness. Not jittery or forced, simply natural and comfortable. Within several weeks, her digestion settled into a reliable, pleasant pattern. Cecilia also incorporated weekly castor oil packs into her routine, placing warm oil-soaked cloths over her abdomen during quiet rest periods. "It became my special time," she explained, "for both my digestive health and mental peace." Integrative medicine practitioners increasingly recognize the profound gut-brain connection. When digestive function improves, energy levels increase, mood stabilizes, and systemic inflammation often begins decreasing throughout the entire body. Fifth benefit: enhanced circulation and skin vitality. You recognize these sensations immediately. Hands that feel cold even when your home is comfortably warm. Feet that seem like blocks of ice beneath your covers at night. Legs that grow heavy and tired after just a brief walk around the neighborhood. While it is tempting to dismiss these symptoms as simply part of growing older, the truth runs much deeper. These signs frequently indicate poor circulation, a condition far more common and impactful than most people realize. When blood flow becomes sluggish, your body struggles to properly nourish muscles, tissues, and organs, including your skin. The results include chronic fatigue, uncomfortable swelling, and skin that appears dull, dry, and prematurely aged. Medical research demonstrates that circulation naturally tends to decline with advancing age due to arterial stiffening, decreased nitric oxide production, and slower lymphatic system function. Fortunately, nature continues to provide effective solutions, and one of them may already be waiting in your medicine cabinet. What makes castor oil particularly powerful for circulation improvement extends far beyond simple moisturizing properties. It actively supports deep tissue, blood flow, and lymphatic drainage throughout the body. Ricinoleic acid, castor oil's primary therapeutic compound, promotes vasodilation, which means the widening of blood vessels. This process significantly improves the delivery of oxygen and essential nutrients throughout your entire body. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that topical castor oil application improved local circulation by up to 35% over just 4 weeks. This represents genuine rejuvenation at the cellular level, not merely temporary surface effects. Gloria, a 76-year-old widow and former librarian from Vermont, discovered these benefits personally. She had been forced to abandon her beloved gardening because her legs would swell painfully and ache by midday. Her feet remained constantly cold, and her skin had become dry and paper-thin. One afternoon, a friend from her church group suggested trying castor oil foot massages before bedtime. Although initially hesitant, Gloria decided to experiment with the technique. She warmed several tablespoons of oil, massaged it gently into her feet and calves, then wrapped them in soft towels for 30 minutes. Within 2 weeks, the positive changes became unmistakable. Her legs felt noticeably lighter and less tired. Her feet began warming naturally. The uncomfortable swelling subsided significantly. Most surprisingly, her skin began developing a healthy glow again, appearing smoother, more hydrated, and visibly younger. This reveals an often overlooked connection. When circulation improves, skin health naturally follows, because skin, like every organ, depends entirely on healthy blood flow to deliver the nutrients required for repair, protection, and renewal. Sixth benefit: nervous system, calm, and restorative sleep. There exists a particularly quiet form of suffering that many seniors know intimately. You lie in bed with eyes closed, yet your mind races uncontrollably. Your body feels tired, but true relaxation remains elusive. The room is dark and peaceful, but your thoughts create endless noise about bills, memories, physical discomfort, regrets, and tomorrow's responsibilities. For countless older adults, quality sleep becomes increasingly difficult to achieve. The resulting fatigue begins affecting every aspect of daily life, creating foggy mornings, depleted energy, and emotional heaviness that feels impossible to explain or overcome. Physicians frequently prescribe sleep medications, but many seniors approach these drugs with appropriate caution. While sleep aids may provide temporary assistance, they often produce concerning side effects, including morning grogginess, potential dependency, and serious complications like confusion, increased fall risk, and dangerous interactions with other medications. This is why growing numbers of people are seeking gentler alternatives, discovering something surprisingly effective in the simple application of castor oil. While castor oil has long been recognized for digestive and anti-inflammatory benefits, fewer people understand its remarkable ability to calm and balance the nervous system naturally. This healing occurs through powerful interaction with the vagus nerve, your body's primary rest and restoration pathway. According to functional medicine practitioners, gently massaging castor oil into the abdomen, chest, and neck activates vagus nerve function, sending clear signals to both brain and heart that safety has been established and deep relaxation can begin. Marjorie, a 79-year-old former piano teacher from Oregon, experienced this transformation after months of disrupted, unsatisfying sleep. Her days were filled with constant yawning and fatigue, while her nights brought only frustration and restlessness. After observing her granddaughter practicing mindfulness techniques, Marjorie decided to try a new approach. 3 evenings each week, she warmed a tablespoon of castor oil between her palms, then massaged it into her chest and upper abdomen using slow, circular motions. She would then place her hand gently over her heart, close her eyes, and breathe deeply and slowly. Within minutes, her entire body began to soften and relax naturally. Within several weeks, peaceful sleep returned to her life. This was not chemically induced unconsciousness, but naturally earned, restorative rest. It was not just sleep that returned, Marjorie explained. It was genuine peace of mind. Scientific research validates Marjorie's experience. A study published in Frontiers in Neuroscience demonstrated how vagus nerve stimulation can significantly improve sleep quality, reduce anxiety levels, lower stress hormone production, and support both digestive and cardiovascular health. When applied with proper intention and technique, castor oil becomes far more than a topical treatment. It transforms into a powerful tool for nervous system regulation, one that avoids pharmaceutical side effects while accessing your body's innate wisdom and healing capacity. You have now heard genuine stories of quiet transformation. These changes were not sparked by expensive technology or high-priced prescriptions, but by 2 humble, accessible ingredients: castor oil and baking soda. These substances are simple and affordable, yet when applied with knowledge, care, and consistency, they possess the power to gently awaken your body's natural ability to heal, restore, and renew itself. What you have learned today is not a promise of instant miracles. Instead, it is a gentle reminder that true healing does not always require prescription bottles or clinical settings. Sometimes, the most profound healing begins with a warm compress placed lovingly on tired muscles, an oil-soaked cloth applied to aching joints, or the quiet ritual of massaging your chest before sleep while telling your nervous system, "You are safe now. You can rest." As we grow older, society frequently tells us that decline is inevitable. We are told that poor sleep, chronic pain, digestive problems, and fading vitality are simply unavoidable parts of aging. But what if aging did not require surrender? What if it instead offered something richer, a return to natural rhythms, deeper listening to your body's genuine needs, and renewed appreciation for gentle simplicity? You do not need to choose between traditional folk wisdom and modern medical science. In fact, increasing numbers of integrative physicians recognize that time-tested remedies possess value precisely because they have endured through generations of use. With each new clinical study examining inflammation, nervous system function, lymphatic drainage, and blood circulation, we continue discovering that what our ancestors practiced in the quiet of their homes may have been far wiser than we ever imagined. If you find yourself hesitant, wondering whether something so traditional could truly benefit your modern health concerns, please remember this truth. Healing does not require drama to be real and lasting. It simply requires steadiness, love, consistency, and honesty. Your body has not forgotten how to rest peacefully, heal naturally, or glow with vitality. It may simply need gentle reminding and patient support. This message serves as exactly that kind of reminder. Your wellness remains in your capable hands. Your best days may still lie ahead. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is not what we add to our lives, but what we lovingly return to. The question is no longer whether these approaches work effectively. The real question is, are you ready to listen carefully to your body once again? These lessons are designed to inspire you toward full, authentic living. I would love to hear from you now. Please take a moment to reflect and share one insight you have gained today that you plan to apply in your own life. Let us support each other on this journey toward embracing these healing truths. If you found this video helpful and informative, please leave a comment with the number 1. If you feel it could be improved, please comment with 0 so I can create better content for you in the future. Please remember to like this video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more health content created specifically with your needs in mind. Thank you for watching, and here is to living life completely on your own terms.